Wait for mommy.
Huh?
Wait for mama.
Really?
Yeah. Will you go outside?
Yeah.
It's okay.
Happy birthday.
Hello.
Oh,
Hello.
Mama, don't go that way. You gotta steer him. The video.
little miss.
Here.
What can I finally do?
I need a pad.
See you in a second.
Does this local door open? Dang.
Hey, what are you doing? I don't know. I'll take no for an answer. No for an answer. Oh, it's got the knee.
Good morning, guys. It is a beautiful Saturday morning here in Maine. We have processing coming up next weekend, so we're starting to pull some stuff out of storage to start setting up for that.
Yeah, and we operate under the 1,000 bird exception, so we can only sell whole birds. Obviously, only 1,000 for the entire growing year. So we're just going to take you through the setup to kind of meet those compliance.
You don't need a big indoor facility, so we're going to show you what we did to accommodate what we need, the number of birds that we're going to be processing. We had to hook up some hot water, cold water. We have a sink that we're going to be building and setting up here as well. We'll take you along for that, but we're going to start with setting up the
Maine 10 by 20
yeah.
tent.
So let's go.
Do it.
Keep going, you have to pop these suckers up.
You're gonna have to move those spoons. Dave, you're not climbing on that.
Oh, I think that's called a pudding.
Let's see how much you need to start.
How big is this?
Start doing maybe.
Can you watch her? She's down there.
Wiggle. This back corner here is in my right hand.
Okay.
Yeah. I think it goes this way. I don't want to rip it, so this one.
That's not
Where is it rest?
Look at these little corners here, see? Now, one of the ends.
What are you doing under there, Jade? Hi. I see you. I see you.
Alright, Jade, now we have time to set up our sink.
We are going to get started setting up our plumbing. Hot water and germicidal bleach are two of the main things that we need to keep our environment sterile as we process.
Yeah, we've hooked up new spigots, sharp bike spigots. So they're lead free, and then we have some adapters here, so we're going to be using your normal house PEX tubing to connect our hot and cold waters to the lines to the sink. And then we're also going to be setting one up for over the cutting table where we can have a spray nozzle for hot water as well for rinsing the birds. So we're going to add these right here to the spigots first and then go from there. Okay, here's one. I might take even more.
All right, here's the test. It comes down through here. We have our little makeshift drain.
Hey guys, we're adding another cool feature to the eviscerating table. We're going to be setting up this little spray nozzle so they can use to rinse the birds as they're processing them. Water connected through PEX tubing to our spigot as well. So we're going to end up just hanging it over here pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
And
Well, we'll be setting it all up later, you know, before we're processing. We just wanted to kind of show you what our setup looked like for the table, for the hot water.
yeah, you just always have to worry about the key fittings. So I need to just get a fitting to connect this to our PEX tubing, and then we can go ahead and put it to our shark bite over there. So it should be pretty easy once we get that.
Yeah. Hey guys.
Watch out, Pop.
What are you guys doing?
We're building a fort right here. It's our brother and sister fort.
Ooh. Out of sticks? Is Jade being a good helper or a bad helper?
Well, she's not really doing anything. She's just sitting there. Yeah.
She's keeping you guys company?
Yeah. Mama!
Yeah, Jade. Yeah, it's a big one. I think she's helping you guys pick out sticks, though.
Oh, watch out, brother.
Do you guys have a name for this camp yet?
Yes, brother and sister camp.
Wow.
And then inside we're gonna build a little bunk bed for our 2 sons.
Oh, cute.
And then a bunk bed, and then some sticks under, 4 sticks under, so the top and the bottom. Yeah. Okay.
Will they have leafy beds?
No, they're gonna be made out of moss, like little pieces.
Oh,
of
yes. Moss would definitely be more comfortable, for sure.
And then we'll put leaves, like big leaves on top of that, so it's not like too itchy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are the bugs bothering you? It looked like it's getting buggy out here.
Nope.
Okay.
I'm just we have a rusted tractor all the way over there that we found, and I think I found a piece.
Yeah, there's all kinds of farm equipment in these woods.
Pieces of metal scattered all around.
Mm-hmm.
This piece is really cool.
Yeah. What do you think it went to?
Maybe a pedal for something, like when you put your foot down, you go like that. Maybe a piece of one of those.
Maybe.
Like they're old motorbikes where you just do it, and then if it's not that, then it might be one of those things where you go like
the throttle.
Where do you think our door should be? Like right here. That's way too big. What about right here? No, like we're gonna cover this up and then we can just walk it.
Go for the sticks. Yes. Do you like that song? Step up, honey. Look at your feet. Good girl. Good girl.
That's a nice. Yeah.
Alright guys, so the next step we're going to do is set up our 2-burner gas camp stove that we got. This way we can make potable water for sanitizing and things like that.
So we're gonna set this up and get it ready for next weekend. Look at that. I'll have 2 hot dogs, please.
Wow, I want to get lobsters and clams. That's what I
Yeah, we're totally gonna be using this for multi-purpose. We definitely want to do a seafood bake with our family outside this summer, so we're looking forward to using it for that as well. All right, guys, look at the new little grill. So we got this thing all set up. We just need the propane, which hooks up back here, and we will have to light it manually, but we're excited to try it out.
I just wanted to tell you guys a few things about our scalder and plucker. We have an electric scalder, which is what I find the best because it keeps a constant temperature and it's quicker to heat up. We found that we really like this one. We have this plucker. It does about 2 birds at once.
It's a yard bird.
It's from Tractor Supply. We are very happy with this as well. We usually just use a garden hose and spray it in there to help with the
The feathering, yeah. And again, 2 birds in there versus 1 is a lot more efficient. Yeah.
So we're gonna actually have another tarp that goes this way. We'll have a 10 by 10 canopy where we'll be doing the slaughtering and the scalding and the plucking, and then we'll move it back to this bigger station where we're gonna be doing the rest of the processing.
I just love holding chicks because if look at Mama!
She's laying her head down on you.
She's done that multiple times. That means she loves me. She'll probably be flapping her wings and doing all of that if this was pastry. Because I just felt like I had a really good bond with this one. See if she didn't. Get out, it was like, oh, the chick gets out, and then we each have like a little bit of time to hold them, and then we put them back. Oh, lay your head down.
All right, our potatoes are starting to pop up. So once they'll get a little bigger, we'll put some more mulch down. The other bit over here, looking good. So our edible landscape is slowly turning into an edible landscape / monarch haven. We have so much milkweed. I think it's amazing. Oh, and you can see the berries are starting to come in. Hey guys, so I'm back over here by the tunnel. Kevin's finishing up setting up the rest of the plumbing and the overhead soaker and all of that stuff. I wanted to show you what we have growing in the tunnel, what's been popping up. There are some weeds that I do have to take care of as well, so I am going to go through first and with my small rake and try to clean those up a little bit. So as you guys can see, it's starting to look a lot more green in the tunnel. Our cucumbers are starting to trellis up. We have the burgundy bush beans that we planted 2 weekends ago. And then the same with the jade on this side. Broccoli is looking amazing. Kale, more kale, chard. Some beets here, kale, cauliflower, and then I have some more broccoli to put in still right there. But as you can see, the beans are doing awesome. The drip irrigation's working really well for us also. We have had to water more than once a day, a couple days, but not every day. We're just going to continue to monitor it. Alright guys, so I am in the kitchen getting ready to start dinner. Tonight we are having our venison meatballs. We are actually on our very last 1.5 pounds of ground venison. We've made a lot of things over this past year with the venison that Kevin harvested. But one recipe really stuck out with this ground venison, and it was our meatball recipe. So I'll be sharing that with you guys today. First I'll show you what we're using for the meatballs. Alright, as I mentioned, we will be using 1.5 pounds of the ground venison. I do have 1/2 cup of plain breadcrumbs already in my mixing bowl here. And I'll also leave this recipe down under in the description as well for you guys. So we'll put that in there. I do have a tablespoon of Italian seasoning, so we'll add that. And here is about, I would say, close to 3/4 of a cup. Half of that 3/4 is Asiago cheese and the other half is Parmesan. So we'll put that right on. And then I am gonna put an egg in there as well. All right, and before you start mixing, I always kind of heavily coat everything with a nice mixture of salt and pepper. All right, and then you'll just sort of mix everything together. All right, so before you start rolling out your meatballs, you're gonna wanna preheat your oven to 375 degrees. You can do whatever size meatball here. I usually do a little bit bigger than a golf ball. And I don't add any other sticking agents into the meatball, like a sausage, like a ground Italian sausage or something like that. We double grind our venison with slab bacon. We found that it really adds a nice flavor to anything that we use this for. Which I said earlier, this was our last 1.5 pounds, and we ate through it. We loved it in everything that you can use beef for, and we actually prefer venison over beef at this point. So fingers crossed that Kevin has some luck hunting again this season. So you'll just want to roll these out. While we wait for our oven to finish heating up, I am gonna start the water for the pasta. I'm also gonna get these green beans. These are our last green beans for the year. We harvested and froze so many that, you know, now it's the end of May and we're on our last one. And we actually harvested this one on September 20th. So we did pretty good with these beans. We'll do the same thing again this year. We did it with our carrots as well. So we'll just put those in there. I'm gonna cut up this tomato I have and add it to my sauce. Extra vegetables. All right, my timer just went off to put these in the oven. We're gonna set the timer for 15 minutes. I'm going to add a little salt to my green beans, as well as some garlic. gonna stir that in. It looks like my water is boiling for my pasta. Get that going. All right, timer's going off for our meatballs. Let's take a look here. All right, so I am going to add my meatballs to my sauce with a pair of tongs here. These meatballs smell delicious. All right, so we have the official taste tester of the dinner.
This looks good.
All right, let's take a look here.
Meatballs. It's hot. How are you eating that? Okay.
You try yours and you bite.
It's very hot, but very delicious at the same time.
Thumbs up. All right, guys, so we are all cleaned up after dinner and it was delicious. As grateful as always to have a good meal. We are going to be rewarding ourselves with some frozen custard. We want to thank you for watching and we'll see you on the next one.
Hi guys! If you like our videos and you want to see more, hit the subscribe button. And also, if you like our videos, then hit the like button. Don't hit the like button, destroy the like button.